Hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're getting closer to that last carrier on the route home. And we'll get a little closer tonight.
Hey.
Good evening.
How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Little rundown from a very long day of moving stuff.
Oh, yes. Moving day for Pops.
One of many moving days, yes.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, he's not actually moving out till the middle of next month, and rather than do it all in one day, we're kind of spreading it out.
Well, that's a good thing. That way it doesn't kill you all in one day.
Right,
For
it just,
2 days.
you know, kills you in several days. Yeah.
Yeah. Spread it over. Spread the wealth.
Yeah.
We got 85 more jumps to go.
Nice.
Yep. So I'm ready when you are, sir.
Well, I gotta, there we go. Engage.
Wow. Elite's working tonight.
Yes, surprise, surprise.
I figured when I come back in here, I'd probably be at the first star, and you'd be down here somewhere, and you'd have to travel 414,000 light seconds back to me.
Yeah, that would be normal. Hey, Philip, how's it going?
Hello, Philip. Ooh, boom.
Gas station.
Yes, sir.
Get your gas here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, how did I do that? System map. Alright, we own 2 more stars.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
I see yellow's on.
Yeah, I see he's on. Don't know if he's in the same
Yeah.
or not.
When I looked at it, he was like 19,000 light years behind us.
It's
I'm like,
easy.
are you going backwards?
Yeah. Well, Philip, it's easy to underestimate just how far you've traveled sometimes.
Fuel scooping.
You get in here and you get to just jumping, having fun, exploring shit. Oh, what's the next one got? And you jump to it. Oh, what's the next one got?
Uh-huh.
And the next thing you know, you're 5,000 or so light years away from wherever you started from.
And then you start wondering, well, how much data do I really have in my hold, and how much risk am I taking for going further out versus going back?
Yeah, you get to getting them cold feet. Yeah. Oh, do I really want to go?
System scan complete.
That's kind of an interesting System map. All right, we own the system. But I don't see anything good.
Edie's house says nah.
Hey, let's see if we can get Yellow in here.
Is he in?
Well, he says he's in private group session, but it's apparently not our private group session since we can't invite him. All right. Yeah, like I said, it can get the distance can get away from you pretty easy out here. On we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
Stage between us and the bubble. How did he go 30,000 light years?
Ooh, Yellow?
No. Is that Yellow talking? No, it's Philip
That's
talking.
Philip. Oh, that's because Philip was by the bubble last night.
Oh, he went out, in, and then back out. Okay.
Fuel scoping.
Yeah, I just went to, what do you call that? To the, we're 25 in here. Anyways, I went to the social media menu, and then typed in his system that it shows him at. Yeah, he's 19,000 light years behind us. I was like, did he turn around and go the other way? Does he think it's shorter that way?
Who knows?
But that's about right, because he's just leaving Enigma.
Yeah, basically he's not getting much playtime, so not moving very far, very fast. Well, my wife was nice and bought me a cake to celebrate 100 subscribers.
Woohoo!
So,
You're the wife, sweet.
so after
She's a
this,
sweetheart.
she is. I don't
My
think.
husband got up, went to work this morning, and all of a sudden he comes back, and I thought, oh, that's not good.
System scan.
And
System map.
he comes in, and he says, I got to do the other car. And I said, what'd you do to my car? And he says, I hit either a deer or a huge dog.
Oh, how lovely. Well, he's lucky he's in one piece.
Yeah, and I said, well, there goes my car.
Yeah. Well, rather the car than the person, so.
Oh, yeah. But I knew he was all right because he walked in the front door. Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
Charging
We own the
FTL.
system.
That's
Oh,
enough.
did you join us, Philip? Okay, I'll pull you in. All
But
right.
you might have to wait after the jump.
No, I got him.
Okay. But yeah, it messed up the front bumper. Of course, it's all plastic, so, you know.
Yeah.
He hit a Dixie cup, he did $1,000 worth of damage.
Isn't that the truth?
Hello.
Hello.
System scan complete.
Gas
Fuel
station!
scoping.
Another gas station.
Fuel scoping
Were you
complete.
talking about me not getting any distance?
No, about Yellow.
Oh, okay.
No, talking about our other commander that was with us all the way out when we dropped off the carrier. He's behind us 19,000 light years.
Oh, okay.
Lex, a dead man, got the star. On we go.
Yes, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
About to leave the system, I found 5 terraformable high metal content worlds.
Cool.
That's a nice expensive system.
Yep.
Oh, my shoulders and back are killing me.
Fuel scoping.
11.
11 it is.
You know, I found out 11's usually the ones we have Waterworld's terraformables at.
Yeah, it seems to be,
A lucky number.
yeah.
Not this time, though. It don't look like. Because I said it.
Earlier today, I found a cute little system. 5 planets, 3 high metal contents, 2 water. Both waters were terraformable.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
System scan complete.
System map. Ugh, everything's out at the D-star. We on the system, though. No, it's not that far.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's only 23K. It's not far. Only 23K. We can do that. All for one. All right.
Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. I'm gonna have to have my son play that on his trumpet and I record it, and that way they can't get me for copyright violations.
That's true. What I was thinking of doing is, taking some time and recording multi-part a cappella Sounds of Silence.
And then put them all together.
Put them all together, and then using that as a soundtrack for a supercut of combat zones.
I just found an Earth-like.
Nice.
What are Earth-likes? And by the way, what are white dwarfs worth?
White dwarfs are 60K. Earth-likes are 3 to 6 million.
Okay. How are white dwarfs only 60K?
It's one of the highest numbers you get for a star.
Okay, then you get gypped.
You'll have to write Elite about why they price them like that.
White dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes are 60K. Everything else is less.
That's insane.
Well, I mean, you look at a K class and it's 2,000. I mean,
Hell, even asteroids are more than
a star, yeah.
yeah. They're 3,000.
Stars are not valuable. Although you stack up enough neutron stars in a row and it adds up.
Ask the commanders who played this if neutrons and white dwarfs are valuable.
They're the most valuable star, but again, compared to an Earth-like,
What's their value? Only for jumping.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you get a
How
4x.
else did you get into Colonial?
One jump at a time.
Well, I basically got halfway there.
If you're going to Neutron Star Highway, basically it cuts down the time it takes to Colonia by 4. And that's all it does.
Yeah.
And you miss out on a lot of credits.
You do. You know, you get time or money.
Yep. I always go for the money route myself.
Most of the time I do. Sometimes though, you know, when I have to be, like when we were coming up on the release for the carriers, and I needed to get home and get, you know, a few more billion, so that I could safely, you know, have a cushion on buying the carriers. So I took the Neutron Star Highway home from Distant Worlds 2, just so I could have enough time mining to jump right on the carriers. And because I jumped right on the carriers, we got a slot in the Deep Space Support Array, which is the trip we're returning from now. So one thing feeds into the next. And I had to get back to the bubble by a certain time so that I could afford to raise enough, you know, so that I had the time to raise enough money.
Credit, yeah.
Enough credits.
Yep.
But if I don't have anything like that going on, like right now, I don't care about the Neutron Star Highway. Let somebody else do that.
What?
I'll go.
Wasn't you at 12 billion when you bought your carrier, or was it 7 billion? And you
12.
wanted 12.
Well, when I was coming back from Distant Worlds 2, I had 6.5.
Yeah.
When I got back from Distant Worlds 2, I picked up $500,000 to bring me to 7. Then I mined another 5 million to get to 12, 5 billion to get to 12 before the carrier release.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, even with 12 billion, you're down to 4 billion now. So you know you used a lot of it.
Well, I've got 4 billion on the carrier and 3 bill here on my ship.
Right.
So I'm back up with all the exploration data. I'm back up to 7 billion.
Cool.
Most of which goes to sit on the carrier, because that way the carrier has plenty of money.
Right. But I was thinking that you had yours up there quite a bit because you bought the, what was it? You bought the cartographics was free. Weapons reload and stuff.
I bought everything except the one that gives you a black market. But I didn't stock any of it.
Right.
That would have cost even more. And much more upkeep too.
Wait, how does stocking them cost more upkeep than unlocking it?
Because you're basically paying for the maintenance of the ships and equipment that you're stocking.
So the modules and ships you're just storing there degrade evidently? So they need maintenance?
Apparently. I don't know. I didn't go along with that, so you know, didn't want to be in the business of buying and selling ships and stuff out there. So
Well, you couldn't buy what you wanted. You had to buy allotments.
oh god, that whole system is broken. But you know, I wanted, you know, the people going out with me to be able to store stuff. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to get a store to store stuff.
yep.
Well, it's like I've got mining lasers and a refinery stored on his ship in case I have to go back out there sooner or later or whatever to mine because he wants to go someplace else.
Well, I committed to 5 years. So I have officially committed to the DSSA for 5 years in that location.
Okay.
Don't let it go debunk.
I've almost got enough money on there right now. I think I've got 4 years of money on the carrier right now.
Do they pay themselves off automatically if money's stored there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've got, actually, well, first I'm gonna map this planet.
Yeah.
I was worried I would have to be near in flying range of a carrier to be able to pay it off or something.
No, I'll actually go into the carrier menu and stream right after I,
Map.
right after I map this guy,
Yeah.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, so each week I've got around 24,700,000 is what the carrier is costing me per week, approximately. Sometimes people will use services that cost, you know, a few thousand credits. But then again, if they're using those services, most carriers making far more money than it costs, so that's fine. So I go over here to the carrier management menu, over on my right-hand side, and it pops up. And right now I have just over 4 billion credits. And I can go in here in my budgeting, back here, budget, and I can deposit more money into the carrier. I can also determine, you know, what the percentage I get on services is. It's currently at 10%, and I'm allocating 84% of my money to upkeep. And actually, I'm gonna up that to 95% of my money for upkeep, which keeps people from like depleting me too much. So I can manage it all from here.
Okay, cool.
And so, you know, this week I could well, oops, wrong direction.
Ready when you are, sir.
Okay, I'm going to deposit 1 billion into the carrier.
Okay. Maybe you will.
Or as close to to 1 billion as possible.
I thought they had that where you could.
Type it in. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
no, I can. 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. There we go.
Engines at 0.
Oh, no.
What?
It changed the number on me.
Wow.
1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Confirm. So now I've got 5 billion on the carrier. Okay, cool. And 5 billion, let me go to my calculation sheet. Pull up my calculating thing. And I'll put a note here. Added 1 billion. Okay. And so 1 billion annual upkeep of 1.28 Really? 1.28? Is that right? 52 weeks in a year times this number. Yeah, that's correct. So 1.2. So yeah, I'll just call it 5 billion. So 5 divided by, I'm going to need an equal sign, equals 5 divided by 1.28. So I've got enough for 3.9 years currently on the carrier.
Well, that will hold you for a while.
Yeah, well, I committed to 5 years. I've got enough for 3.9 years on the carrier already. So I just got to add another couple of billion on there, and it will. I'll have enough so that it will be commissioned through the end of it with a committed time. Alrighty, on we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping.
26.
Fuel scooping complete.
And of course, if people more, as more and more, as more people go over the time and visit my carrier and drop off, exploration data at my carrier, well, that just extends the amount of time that my carrier is funded for, because their money goes directly into the carrier funds. For instance, somebody was nice enough to go there and drop a $500 million credits worth of exploration data this week, so I got my 10% of that. Thank you very much.
But don't you need to cash it out in return before you get the money?
Nope.
It just automatically pays you?
Yep.
Then how do they get their money? Aren't you
Because it
paying
automatically
them?
pays them, like
Yep.
at a station.
I mean, the same way I can transfer money out to my carrier, the Universal Cartographics on the carrier is connected to the Universal Cartographics, via whatever transmission method they have. And so you get, into your account, you get, your $500 million, and I get my 1/10 of that. Thank you very much. Right in the carrier.
Oh, okay. That almost sounds broken. It sounds too good to be true.
System map.
Ooh.
No, it's system map. So basically, you need all you need is something that's got the ability to connect to a cartographic instance, which there is on the carrier. Okay, so Danny Dutster got both stars. It doesn't look like he got a single planet. All right.
We got 2 terraformables, A3, A4,
Nice.
and landables.
Oh, one's landable. How nice.
Anything good there?
Iron, nickel, sulfur, carbon, chromium, phosphorus, vanadium at 5.4.
Whoa, that's high.
molybdenum and tin at 1.4, and yttrium at 1.3. That's a really nice planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
And both of them are worth a little over 3 mil.
Nice. And there's nothing else here, so okay, I'm gonna fly by one, and depending on whether or not you map the, well, you're probably ahead of me far enough that you might
Could
map
you make
both.
it 3 instead of 1?
Yeah, I can make it 3 instead of 1.
Okay.
I'll fly by 3, and we'll see what I do at 4, depending, I mean, you might have 3 mapped long before I get there.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing to pull up on it right 4 seconds out.
Yeah. So I'll undoubtedly do a couple of flybys, and then we'll jump to the next. I'm always explaining. And now I'm gonna do your favorite activity.
What,
Loot
Lip Shame?
of shame.
I don't even see you close to me. Oh, there you go. It's kind of a grayish, multicolor, matty.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I see probes of white, yellow too. The planet was dull, and you turned it blue.
I do not see no geologicals or biologicals on it, though.
No, but its material distribution was pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at that pretty section of the world up here.
But
The only problem is the material drops tend to be near geological spots, so it's going to be hard to find them without those
Not really.
interest spots.
Not really.
Follow your radar.
They just spread out. You just need to know how to use the SRV radar. But look at that neat aqua. A sort of bluish green section there. Oh, isn't that cute?
yeah. Yeah, makes you want to land on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to resist this time.
Yeah.
I want to go down there, run around on it in my SRV.
Kick up the turquoise dust.
Oh yeah. All right. I see probes of white. Uh-oh, slow down. There you go. Okay, good.
This is kind of a peachy orange.
Yeah, that's kind of a neat color. Racing the probes in. Kind of a neat color.
Surface scanned by 50%.
A lot of impact craters.
Surface scan complete.
Next target selected.
Okay. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift.
Preparing default space.
Yeah, before I found 2 white dwarfs and a neutral star right in a row.
Yeah, And, you know, if you string those out, you know, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, they add up pretty quick. Under the original scanning system, I mean, there were big finds because, I mean, you could just jump system, 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 system. And if you knew how to find the neutron stars, you could rack up money pretty quick.
Yeah, you're gonna rack up some money in here. We got some water worlds, and I'm not even gonna say what the other one looks like.
Looks like a rocky ice to me.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't gonna say that.
Speaking of which, are you sure Rockies have a possibility of being terraformed? Because I don't think so.
Rocks
We've
do.
had one, so...
We just had one in the last system.
Terraformable Rocky?
Yep. Rocky, but not rocky ice. It's only straight up rocky.
Yeah, I know.
With or without an atmosphere, it can still get one. It can still be terraformable.
Really?
Yep. I got surprised by that one.
Cheat sheet.
I never used to check them because I didn't think they could be, but we found out on this journey, or I should say Lynn found out on this journey and let me know that, yeah, that's a possibility.
And ammonia worlds we've been blowing by. Whoa, go back.
System scan complete.
System map. Oh, looks like somebody got a couple of things out of here. All right, Fire Age got the, or Fire Forage got the star, and a couple of the internal systems, but oh, and a few other random things. All right, now I'll go back and I'll see if there's anything besides the water world.
That's all I've seen, but...
Rocky ice is not water. Oh wow, it's a terraformable water world.
Nice.
All right, heading to that. But this is day 60 of the return voyage.
It's going
Another
to
day
feel real
older.
good when you get back.
Another day older and deeper in debt.
Well, we're not deeper in debt. I mean, we've got all this lovely...
Oh, I know that.
We may be another day older and that much richer.
Did it add some new sound effects?
I don't think so.
On my, when you get close to a planet, you know how the little wheels goes a spinning and all of a sudden it goes pring.
That's an old sound effect. That's been there since the beginning.
Okay, I must have not been paying attention to it.
Well, the thing is, if you're normally, you know, using the FSS, you'll never hear it if you're not in a wing. Because if you FSS the planet, it won't go through that discovery section. But since we're in a wing, and I got this one, you, on approaching it, got the little spinny.
And a little
Surface
bling.
scan
And a little bling. Yep.
50%.
Okay.
Surface scan complete.
That's the reason why I haven't really been hearing it.
Right, it's because you're used to exploring alone and just haven't ever noticed it on any of the stuff we've run into so far. any rate, on we go. Engage.
Engage.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
And don't forget to tell your people you won't be here Halloween. We're gonna be handing out candy.
Very important holiday, yes.
I doubt many people are going to celebrate Halloween.
We'll see.
Well, then he'll just sit there on the porch and eat the candy himself.
I don't know. I think people are going to be looking for something. It may be a big Halloween, actually. Our local town gave guidance for Halloween to don't, to go outside to hand out the candy rather than, having people come to the, into the house to get candy or anything like that. So,
okay.
So basically, I'm going to be out front in costume, of some sort.
Well, you'll have to take a picture and share.
No. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
You shared your old mug with us before. You can do it again.
System map. Alright, Danny Dutster got the stars. And it doesn't look like it.
The second one.
Yeah, he did. He got
I mean,
the
he
second.
didn't get the second planets.
No, he didn't get it. I don't think he got any of the planets.
Yep, no. He just got honked and went.
And I don't see anything really worth anything. But before we go, I'm going to do something here. Change screens.
I don't see nothing in Elite. Or Ed Scout, rather. Excuse me.
Turn that on. Plug that in.
Oh, you turning your head tracker on?
Oh no, I'm turning something even more fundamental on. Hey, where's my mouse gone to? Hello, mouse. Ah, there's my mouse. And turn that on. Okay. Not right now. Way too much delay. Never mind, that's not gonna work.
Ready when you are, sir.
Yeah, I gotta shut down the cameras. I was gonna turn them on.
Oh.
Stop! Alright, exit from that. Unplug this. Close that. Where is it? Okay, everything may be shut down. But it was very unhappy with me, didn't want to do that. Okay, fine. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for war.
Definitely need a new graphics card.
What are you running?
GTX 770. It was a decent card 6 years ago, but
Are you joking?
nope.
That's lots than the minimum that Elite Dangerous is supposed to require.
You gotta buy an area, but it's far enough you can get by it.
I haven't come into the system yet.
Okay.
I'm stuck in hyperspace.
Uh-oh, you're gonna crash.
Well, just in case, I will...
There you are.
Hey, I came through. Okay, well, I started up OBS Studio on the other machine, so
Fuel scooping.
if it does decide to crash...
Holy crap. 6 main, it's a gas station, but look at the gas station, 6 of them, and they all are orbiting the one.
Oh, cool.
Okay. System map.
Well, I guess we know why you keep crashing now.
Okay, so Fire Forage got the whole system on a honk and go. Okay. Whenever you're ready,
Engage.
engage.
Did you see how them things are sitting there orbiting?
Schooling FTL
Yeah, that's
engines and
crazy.
preparing for jump.
I'm surprised I made it through that minefield.
Oh, what? It jumped you right into it?
Buy it.
No, she's got bad luck with that sort of thing. Didn't happen to trigger this time, so.
Nope.
Well, I was hoping I could pop up the webcam, but
Fuel scooping.
it complained at me.
Uh-oh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Gas station.
Get your gas, yep. System map.
Looks like there's a water here.
Oh, nice. And we own another star.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
System map. All right. Well, we're the first people to come here. Not. Okay, on to the next.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
So when I do get some money, I will probably just build myself a new computer with twice the RAM of this one and a much more modern video card.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I just have to make
System scan complete.
oh, another gas
Fuel
station.
scooping.
Just have to save out some money.
Fuel scooping complete.
System map. And we own 2 more stars.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
That's one thing about gas stations, they get over quick.
Oh yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
9.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's some amazing looking high metal content worlds here. I think they're probably terraformable looking like that.
Not necessarily, but
Looks can be deceiving.
Yep, I know.
I always like it when the pretty ones do end up terraformable, because then they're, you know, really nice to show on the stream. But there's far too many ugly ones that end up that way
System
too.
scan complete.
System map.
Yep.
Alrighty, we own the star, and therefore the whole system.
And I don't see that.
And nothing's worth probing. Time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
Fuel scooping.
Only one of them was terraformable, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, one's worth $1 mil, the other's worth 3 to 6. Or I should say one's worth 1 to 3 and the other's worth 3 to 6. Still $1 mil each, or over $1 mil each.
Yep.
Can't complain. Oops, you already grabbed that one. System map. Oh, we own the system? Not that there seems to be anything here. Okay. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
System map. Hey, we own the system again. That's nice. Not that it does as much good because there's nothing good here. On we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah.
And it is.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
System map. System map. Alright, we own the system. Oh. Been a long day.
I would say.
Nothing good here, on to the next. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
Sure be nice to get on the other side of that carrier.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point they've got an expensive amount of data in the hold. Plus it would suck to be all the way back at Colonia again.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping
Yeah, it's
complete.
what, 65,000 light years to Colonial from the bubble?
No,
22,000.
22.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Could have sworn it was a lot longer, not farther.
No, Colonia is not far. Beagle Point is 68.
Oh, okay.
It'd just be a witch to have to start all over again
Yep.
and lose all your data.
Yeah, that would suck.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, Shab's got the stars. Looks like we get the nothing else. And let's see, we've got
Just some goodies.
planet 2, 3,
3.
4. 2, 3, and 4.
4 is worth $2,113,000.
And 2 and 3 are worth 2 mil each. This is a nice system. Okay, I'll fly by 2, head to 3, meet you at 4.
Sounds like a plan. But don't blow by it.
I'm worried about doing that myself. I may have to use the massage machine tonight. Muscles are sore from all of the work I put them through today.
Now that's an interesting look in high metal content world. It looks like a gas giant, and it's orange, bright orange with like cloud swirls everywhere and rings.
Oh, well, that's nice. Don't forget to shoot the rings.
Yep, of course.
Got here just in time. I see probes of white, yellow too. The planet was orange, and now it's blue. And I'm headed
I
home.
think to myself, what a long ways it is to home.
Oh, 3 is on the other side of the
Galaxy.
on this other side of the system.
Of course it is. Is 4 closer?
Probably.
You might want to go to 4 and then 3.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to 4 and meet you at 3.
Oh, okay. You're going. Okay, then I'll head to 3. Dang it! I
Yep.
don't know what I was thinking about.
Yep.
Racing you to 3, or 4 rather. Duh. Man, I need to wash my windshield on this ship.
It's getting to that point, yeah. Windshield's getting a lot of scratches on it.
Yeah. Mr. Jack's at?
I don't know. Alright, heading for 3.
Surface scanned by 50%.
What part in the BGS decides if you can land on the planet or not?
It has to be not have an atmosphere.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't think there are any other considerations. Although landable and actually able to be landed on are not necessarily the same thing. There are some quote-unquote landable planets that have such a high G that you can't really land on them easily, if at all.
If you do, you do damage.
Yeah, I managed to land on 110G planet. I wouldn't want to try it in anything higher than that. Certainly not on the ship that I did that on.
The trick is going shallow and, by Lord, don't bring something like an anaconda to do it.
Well, that's what I was in with an anaconda, and I managed to land 1 out of 4 tries.
Yikes.
Blew the ship up the other times. At the time I survived, I took about 40% hull damage. So,
You didn't have any other ship you could have used.
That was on Distant Worlds 1 and Distant Worlds 2. Actually, Distant Worlds 1, I did a better job of landing on it than Distant Worlds 2. But that's because I had better thrusters on Distant Worlds 1 than I had on Distant Worlds 2. That's kind of a pretty planet. Alright. Away we go.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Wow, that was a bust. Nothing, no hot spots on the rings.
Oh yeah, we've run into a number of those.
Not every ring has hotspots.
Most usually have 1 or 2, though. I love it when I find rings with like 12 of them, though.
Fuel scooping complete.
the system. And, it's a bunch of ice and rocks with some gas giants. Okay, on we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing for jump.
Show me the money, show me the money. There's gotta be a terraform around here somewhere. Demone, demone.
fuel scooping.
6.
Then again, if you change the pronunciation of that a little bit more, you get Demon A. So Demone is Demon A. D-Money is Demon A. Come back here.
Lighter. Come on, if you... where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, where's that last one hiding? Oh, look, there he is.
System scan complete.
System map. We own the system. Ooh, there's one. Planet 3. 3 shall be the number of thy counting. Thou shalt not count to 4.
3's worth 1,903,000.
Aha. Thou shalt only count to 2 if thou proceedeth on to 3. Thou shalt not count to 4. 5 is right out. 1, 2, 5. No, 3, sir. 3.
Oh.
And the Vorpal Bunny dies in a horrible, explosive manner.
Because he went on 4 instead of 3.
Fetch the holy grenade of Antioch. Oh! Fetch it, lavage. Your grandfather built this castle with his own hands. This is the 5th castle that is built on this location. The first one your grandfather built sank into the swamp. The second one your grandfather built fell over, sank into the swamp. The third one your grandfather built burned down, fell over, and sank into the swamp. I forget what the
Moral of
fourth
the
one.
story. Don't build on the swamp.
Oh no, the 5th one, it stayed. Eventually you fill in the swamp.
Surface scanned by
True.
50%. Surface
Ready when you
scan
are, sir.
complete.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
station.
Fuel scooping.
Get your gas here.
Fuel scooping complete.
System map. We own it. Whenever you're ready.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping.
21. Blackjack.
Fuel scooping complete.
Wow, there's lots of asteroids around this place.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I didn't run into some.
System scan complete.
System map.
Hey, Waterworld.
Cool.
Alrighty. Danny Dutster got the stars. He didn't get that planet. Not that it matters. He didn't get those. Not that they matter. And, I guess there's nothing here. Okay. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
You
Preparing
should
to
take
fold
the
space.
bottom route.
What'd you say?
You should take the bottom route. Go to the lowest sea level route.
Why?
Because it's less travel.
Most of them, there haven't been nobody in. It's just every once in a while we hit one because we're going to a carrier where they've been searching for Guardians ruins and sites.
Yeah, this
Okay.
yeah, the area we're going to, you know, we're heading to a carrier. We're not all that far from it at this point. And this is an area with a lot of Guardian sites, and so there's been a lot of people crisscrossing this area.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay.
And then when, you know, after we stop off at the carrier, we'll start heading, you know, back towards the...
More about.
Yeah. We'll be on the last leg on our journey home and be heading for Shinrarta Dezhra. And so we'll have a few systems when we're around the carrier that people have been to. Oh, hey, Cody's on.
Cody!
just invite Cody into the wing. System map. Alright, so... Foul was here.
Welcome, Cody.
Hey, Cody. Well, Foul got the star, but we've got Planet 3, Planet 4. Looks like 3 and 4. All right, I'll fly by 3, head to 4. How you doing, Cody?
Yeah.
Nope, doesn't. And why are your shields down?
Yeah. Going good. Can you hear us? Trace asked you how come your shields are down. Ouch.
I don't have his voice coming through. Doesn't show that I've got a voice channel on him at all.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Cody. Yeah, I can hear him fine, Trace.
Okay, so I guess it's just me.
Yeah, I can hear him fine too.
He can't hear you either, Trace.
Alright, so something's not hooking up right. After we scan these two, I guess I'll drop to the main menu and come back in and maybe it'll straighten out.
I heard that.
Oh, there you are. Okay, it's just Elite being slow.
No, that would be my internet.
Well, no, everyone else could hear you, so it was not on your side, it was on mine. There's a yellow...
So I've been setting up my own voice commands, and let me tell you, doing a doc request, that was a challenge, trying to figure that out.
Oh, you know, I should have maybe posted some of those, if you want. You know, I have actually quite a few commands. Docking is one of them.
I actually got it. I can actually request docking, and I can cancel docking, and I can re-request docking without touching a single button. I'm really
cool.
proud of myself. Nice.
I wonder if they added some stuff to the command set so that I could change my command to do that.
Well, I actually had to do a bunch of key binds to it and whatnot to get it to go back to where it needed to be able to request again.
Okay, yeah.
I probably spent a good hour on just that command, but at this point I've got almost the whole ship, everything that I want to use on voice attack, so I'm pretty happy with myself.
Cool. Yeah, it makes a real difference playing the game to have voice attack.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure some stuff out, but I mean, I'm new to the game too, so it's like I still got to try to figure out what I need to use and what I don't use. You know what I mean?
Yep, and everybody plays it a little different, so your set may be different than mine.
Exactly. Your wording may be different than what I like to use and so on and so. I tried for the life of me to edit the voice pack that I bought.
Yep.
And I can't figure out how to edit it, so I just said, you know what? I'm going to make it easy on myself, learn the stuff, and do it myself, and that's what I've done. Now, I can use her, the Celeste voice.
Yep.
I can plug in things that I have on my profile that I've created. I can plug her voice in to say certain things when it does it. That
Right.
I've got to figure out how to do next.
It's called Play File, and then you browse to the path.
Okay, so it's under play file.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I'll have to take a look. I've been trying to figure that out, but I'm like, you know what? One thing at a time. Let's slow it down.
Give me a sec. I will double check it.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. You're on stream, man. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, it's really easy to find stuff. Double click and come on. When I say that, do place sound. And then it's a directory structure with a, in this case, it's a bracketed constant called VA_sounds, voice attack sounds, / Anubis / lights are on .mp3. Is there a way I can type? No, I can't type this into stream in any way, or shape, or form. Okay.
You know, I watched the guy's video, and he was able to basically just click on files till he got to the sound bit that he wanted, and then it would upload that sound bit to that command. And I'll figure that out. How do I turn the stock voice off of the ship?
Here, I can actually do that in stream. That is under.
Oh, I'm not even watching, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I feel horrible. Give me a second, and I'll fire up my phone for it. Let's see here.
Menu, music.
Okay.
No. Voice attack heard me and brought up the music box. All right. So you can literally mute the ship voice completely.
How?
Okay, so you go into...
Ship voice right there.
Yeah, options, audio. And under voice volume is the ship voice, and you can either, bring it way down in volume or just mute it.
The only thing I have is sound effects, voice volume, music volume, and voice volume.
Yep, expand voice volume.
It won't let me.
It won't let you hit the plus sign on that?
No, it won't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I got it. Ship voice volume.
Yeah, and...
Sweet.
I mean, you could literally individually control them to just turn off, so you could, like leaving on, hull shields and cabin pressure warnings. And a few other things like that.
Might need those on, so I need the voice volume for that then, don't I?
Yeah, you would need the voice volume, but they all have toggle buttons. You can just turn each of the different things off. And so you could control exactly what the cockpit voice tells you.
Taking fire. Switching.
Well, it gives you an incredible amount of control on that.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Oh, okay, here it is. So ship, see, hull, shield. Here, I'll mute this so I'm not on your stream, sorry.
Yep. So that's how you get to it, and that's where you control it. Resume.
Ready when you are. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm glad to help. All right, so I got to go over this panel, select you. Good. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
For
Charging
22
FTL.
jumps.
Okay, that's cool. We've still got
23
20
when we
minutes.
get in here. We make it 25, close to 30.
4, 3, 2,
still telling me you don't have your shields on, Cody, but that may just be elite not properly sending your state to me.
He don't have any.
I don't have a shield generator. I was trying to get... I bought the Eagle last night.
Yep.
I know it's probably not the best ship. I'm still learning. So I bought the Eagle last night, and I am basically trying to figure out how to do certain things in the game, and I wanted to load the SRV
okay.
onto the ship, so I had to take the shield generators off to be able to put the bay on and to get the SRV. That way I can use this ship for planetary landings.
Right. Yeah, I would have stayed in the Sidewinder to do that, but...
Yeah.
Yes, but the Sidewinder was... it was limiting me, if you understand.
Oh, I understand completely, yeah.
So I wanted to upgrade to a better ship, and I don't... The bases that I have unlocked right now, the Eagle was the best one for me to buy. I would prefer the Cobra Mark III, but I don't have that
available to you.
Available to me yet. I
What
haven't
about
found
the Diamondback Scout? Or
Depends on
Diamondback
how much
Explorer?
it is too.
Yeah. I think the Diamondback may be out of his price range.
Okay.
Alright. We own the system. Nothing good. Time to go. Engage.
That's safe to do early on.
Preparing for
Just
jump.
farm those missions. Get some cargo and do cargo runs.
Well, he was saying that the Cobra isn't on sale. Yeah, isn't sold anywhere near him.
Okay, I've been doing a bunch of cargo runs, carrier runs, stuff like that right now, just trying to build my money up.
Yep.
I haven't even left the safety bubble yet.
Yeah, and that may be why you can't get a Cobra too.
Yeah, it is, but I like I said, I'm still trying to figure out voice attack and all this other stuff. So, in due time.
Oh yeah.
He'll be ready to rock and roll by the time we get to the bubble.
Alrighty.
Oh, look
And a
at
couple
them.
of water worlds in here.
Aren't those impressive? I think you got both of them.
Yeah, they happen to be right in front of me.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's been here. Everything's coming up gray.
Yeah, somebody has. Siri, Siri, Sarah, whatever.
What is the difference between the hyperspace jump and the super cruise?
Super Cruise is for going around at speed within systems. Hyperspace jumps you to the next star system.
And you want the key binding specifically for Super Cruise, because sometimes if you stop at a station and you want to leave and go to a different system, the jump point's right behind a moon or something. So you need to get into Super Cruise first.
Right. And I have that binded already. I actually already had to use that today. But thank you.
Yeah. The default doesn't even bind that key for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of silly. At any rate, Sergey got the system. There's nothing good, so it's time for us to go on.
Whoa, 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 there's two water worlds
Oh,
in here.
darn it, you're right. Thank you. Why did I... System map.
You're really going to skip out on two water worlds?
Oh.
Do we want to go to them, though?
Oh,
What are
it's
they
only
paying?
over $1 million each.
Okay.
But they, since they've already been explored once, they're not.
Supposedly.
Yeah,
Oh, they've been explored.
yeah, but the ED Scout, I don't think is giving a good value for them.
If they weren't mapped yet, they're still worth mapping.
Well, that's, I mean, yeah, they haven't been mapped. So, yeah, let's go get them. ED Scout is going to be wrong on this one.
I'm a going.
ED Scout is going to be horrendously wrong. Oh, actually, no, actually, it's going to be right because they're not terraformable. So they're about a mil each. Although running around shieldless and trying to land, you're gonna have to learn some decent landing skills. Otherwise, you take hull damage.
Yep.
Are you talking about me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've already done like 2 or 3 planetary landings and didn't take any damage.
Nice.
Then you came in nice and slow in a shallow.
Oh yes, very slow.
Yeah. Well, wait till you come running around with Trace there, and he just flies over there, and all of a sudden he's, I see it, and then he goes nose down. Meow.
I've seen other people do that, and I watch one guy that goes in nose down, and then does like this backflip thing, and then lands his ship. I'm like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, that is the fastest way in. Yep. If you can learn that trick, that is the fastest way in. I don't do that.
I got a phone call coming in. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
You need a very maneuverable ship for that.
No, it just takes more skill with the bigger ones. It's still the fastest way in no matter which ship you've got, but the height that you have to start pulling it off changes drastically with a bigger, less maneuverable ship.
Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
I pulled it off once in my Phantom.
Well, Phantom's a good ship to start learning it in because it's extremely maneuverable and very fast.
Yep. I love how that ship handles.
I haven't tried that ship yet. I've got the Mamba, which is similar in a maneuverability class.
Yeah.
And I've got my Mamba decked to the nines. So, it's a lovely ship.
Mine will be when I get back. Won't have a jump range very much, but oh man.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that was the wife. Sorry.
Well, the Mamba can have a 20+ jump range, which is fine for a combat ship. I do like the Mamba for gathering encoded data, though.
Yeah, you can zip around there and catch them before they run out.
Yeah, you get a real busy station, drop in with the Mamba, and just zip all over the place, scanning wakes and scanning ships.
I used to do it in the crate.
It's another good one for doing it. Nice, fast ship.
Yep, smaller.
Yeah. And then you get to watch me putting the Mamba through the rings of the station.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And underneath
You're
the
crazy.
Oh yeah, boosting underneath the support structures. It's amazing you could fit a ship underneath those things. You know, it's proper collisions. You don't crash into them. You actually can fly under the stuff. It's amazing. I was half expecting the first time I did it to crash in there. But then I managed to slide under it, and I was like, wow. You can slide under it. That's amazing. So then I kept doing it and tried to see how fast I could slip under it.
Yeah, my luck, I'd hit them, make them mad, and they blow me up. Oh.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I was certainly running the risk of pancaking the ship on the station, that's for sure. System map.
Looks like we got 2 more systems to go into that hasn't been anybody in, according to Ed, and then the next 2 have been explored. Then another one non-explored, and then another one explored.
Okay.
So. Then we have a stretch of nothing.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
You guys use a really big field of view or smaller field of view?
Huh?
I maxed that out.
The field of view, you maxed it out?
Yeah.
I'm running kind of in the middle, but then again I've got I've got an eye tracker so I can turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Toby head trackers are amazing.
What are they called?
The current one is the Toby IX5. The company is Toby. I believe they're out of England. It's Tobii. And quite frankly, they make the best head and eye trackers in existence because you don't need anything on you. It just clips to your monitor.
Okay.
And it uses a series of infrared sensors to map your face, and the calibration routine for it takes like 5 minutes at most. Actually, it's less than that. It's probably 3 minutes. But basically, it's look here, look here, look here, look here, look here, and you're done. And then you can go in and you can adjust how much it tracks your head versus your eyes. And that's on a per game basis. So for this game, I've maximized the head tracking and minimized the eye tracking, so that when I turn my head, it really moves over, and then I can use my eyes to fine tune where I'm looking.
Oh, okay, okay.
And that way, if I'm just glancing around the screen, it doesn't jump all over the place. You know, I actually turn my head to make it move. Looking around doesn't do quite so much. Which, I mean, it's not only is it more intuitive for me to use, it's also easier on the stream because you don't get the screen jumping all over the place.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's
motion sickness.
yeah. Well, it's kind of the problem you have with people running VRs, because they'll be looking around a lot, and so the stream will move around a lot. And by making it track my head more than my eyes, much more than my eyes actually, isn't that a pretty little planet? I'm off to 7.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
But by having it track my head much more than my eyes, it allows for a much more intuitive use.
I'm sorry.
Makes for a much more intuitive use of the system.
I actually thought Trace was getting in his toolbox.
No, I was actually moving my microwave out to heat up something to eat, but I decided not to. Guess I'm gonna run over to the Burger King or something.
Yeah, I imagine it.
So, I mean,
It attracts your eye.
yeah, the original one I had was a pure eye tracker, which was the IX4. And I had to be very careful where I was looking during this, during recordings and streaming and stuff like that. The 4C came out, which had the head tracking capability. And, I mean, night and day difference once I got it dialed in for me. So now, it doesn't move much at all when I just move my eyes. So if I look in the far corner, it slowly moves up there. Oops, I'm going to do a loop of shame. But if I look there, I mean, it immediately moves up if I move up with my head.
So is that what you use to look at your panels, your external panels and comms and all?
No, actually, I can, but I turned that off.
Okay.
Because I found that if I look to the left, when I'm actually trying to look to the left, the panel would pop up, and I didn't want it to pop up because then I can't look any further to the left. So I turned that feature off. Because when I look to the left, I'm not necessarily intending to open the panel. If I look to the left, I'm looking to the left. I'm probably in combat tracking a ship or something. Or I'm doing, I'm heading towards a planet like this, and I want to look to the left and see where the planet's going. So I found having it auto open the menus made it harder to use. So I turned that off, and the menus are still on buttons, or on voice attack controls.
Oh, you have your menus open up on voice attack too?
I can. I don't usually use that because I found that other than when I'm trying to dock, it's oops, I didn't mean to fire that one. So for instance, I'll do open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
And it will open the left panel and try and, establish contact. But that's really the only time that I have it open. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have the galaxy map and the system map also mapped to that.
Okay.
Ready when you are, sir.
Okay, let me...
2 modern worlds and 1 terraformable.
Nice. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
So that's why my circle is red, is because my shields are down.
Yeah, because you don't have any shields in your ship. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if you look at Zoltar, the bottom half ring underneath there, it shows some digits gone. It means that he's done that much damage to his hull.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, a mishap with the canyon that just popped out of nowhere.
That way,
the radar system doesn't work well.
That way you can see if your wingmates are in trouble and go help them, or you can tell them, hey, you better watch your hull.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, Lynn, won't you beeline it to me with a bunch of repair limpets?
It cost you.
Especially at the distance you're at.
Yeah. You would be out of luck because I don't have repair limpets. All I got is an auto field maintenance unit, which only repairs myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't have one yet either. I was going to put one on my Anaconda when I refit it for the next distance trip.
The problem is just so heavy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I use a Anaconda for that. Because then I really don't care because the Anaconda has such a huge jump range anyway. System map.
Yeah, true.
Now, Anaconda right now is sitting with a 75 light year jump range, so I can, use 20 light years of jump range to have additional nice stuff added into it. All right, we own this system. There's a terraformable at Planet 4. And that's it. Off to Planet 4 for a 2.3 million payday.
Is this going to be your last jump?
Oh, I guess it has to be.
Oh, my lamp, it's 10 o'clock already.
It's that time already. Doesn't feel like it.
Not only that, but I started on time tonight, so it's a full 2-hour session
I
tonight.
thought only an hour went by.
Yeah, it went by fast.
Well, I'm going to let you cruise out to there while I get our...
Our numbers.
Yep.
Yeah, and I will find myself something to write our numbers on so that I can put them in this description later. There we go. Zoom.
Click on that. Zoltar, I'm going to send you a friend request, bud.
Okay, sure.
Man, I think I already got one from you, right?
Yeah, I think you got one from Lynn and one from me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm not too sure how to send them myself. I think I need to go into the social panel.
That's correct.
I just did it from the ship. You just go up into your comms panel, go to the third one over, and then highlight my name and click, click on it and go down to send friend request.
Yep, because you're in a wing at the moment, it makes it, there's an easy shortcut. But normally you have to go to the social tab, search for the commander's name, and then send it from there.
Oh, okay.
It allowed me to accept your friend request, but I don't know. I can't see where to send you a friend request.
Oh no! Once you accepted mine that I sent you, it made you my friend as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it on here. I see you on here already.
Okay. You ready, Mr. Trace?
Yep.
25 jumps, 765 light years, which tells us that we got 1,669 to the carrier. Probably 2 days.
Nice. 2 days to the carrier. We'll be there Tuesday night. Nice.
How far is it from the carrier to the bubble?
Well, hang on. Let's see, we're going to Jamerson, right?
Yep.
That's the one that I'm trying to get to eventually.
You need
Jamerson?
to hit elite on anything.
We're 13,362 light years away from Shinrarta Dezhra, Jameson Memorial.
Which will be probably about 18 days.
Yeah, you should get there in a few weeks. Less than a month.
Yep. Well, our current rate of about 800 a night gets about 15, 18 days.
Yeah.
Question: Are you plotting your course using economics? Economy?
Fastest
Oh, okay.
way.
Because it seems like, what's your jump speed? Shouldn't you be getting farther distances than that?
35 light year jump.
Yep.
What is that station called in Jameson?
Jameson Memorial. You need to be an elite in any of the either in combat, trade, or explorer to get a permit for the system.
Okay, I probably got a while for that. I'm harmless, mostly penniless, and aimless.
No, mostly penniless.
The two easiest to do are trade and explorer.
And trade.
Yeah, trade is what I've been doing. That one I'm mostly penniless.
Yep.
Although you need a pretty beefy ship for trade.
Well, I mean, by the time you can afford a Python, or actually not even, you can even get elite rank in as small a ship. In fact, you could get elite while you're in a Sidewinder, but you have to know how to do it. To get elite rank and trade with a Sidewinder, you have to trade in rares.
Yeah.
So you have to. So if you want to get it in that small a ship, you have to be trading in rare commodities, and there's a couple of tools online like the I think it's EDDB. Inara doesn't have a trade loop. That's EDDB.
Okay.
So I have to find a trade loop then.
Right. So what you want to do is you want to be so the trick with rares, okay, is you have to plan. You want to plan a circular route that has you pick up the rares from one station, and then you travel. You know, because you can only hold I think it's 12 rares of any given type. So you plan, from one rare station to another rare station to another rare station, and you want to plan it based on the amount of cargo you can carry, so that you've got somewhere close to a full cargo of rares when you're coming into the far end of your loop, and you then sell your first set there, pick the next one, and start working your way back around. Because the maximum price of a rare, you have to be 200 light years or greater from the station you can get it at.
Oh, okay. So that's a lengthy process.
It is.
200 light years that's a good little jump.
It's like 8 to 10 jumps on a on a Sidewinder.
Okay. I'm gonna have to Google that and see how exactly to plan that out.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the routing yet. I'm still very much new.
Yep. So watch. There are several tutorials on how to do it. I believe Down to Earth Astronomy has a very good tutorial on how to do it, so I would look at his.
Yeah, he does.
And it's you just have to plan. It's all about planning. You plan your route and you fly it. The tough thing about being in a smaller ship is, and one of the reasons I like a Cobra for that sort of thing, is getting away from things that interdict you. And
right. Yeah, I got interdicted last night, actually.
Yep. And a Cobra is an extremely fast ship. If you have it, the jump drive, not the jump drive, but your thrusters A-rated. It is a very, very fast ship. Which means
I'm going to leave the safety bubble.
The rares are all around the bubble. You're not going to be leaving the bubble doing this. You will be if you're going to do it, you're going to be leaving the beginners area though.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant by the bubble is the beginners area, basically.
Right. So you won't be able to do.
Yeah.
There's no way to make a. Oh, okay, that's Lynn. You, I was like, somebody wrote in stream. I better go check.
Just
But
wait.
while you're in the beginners area, there are no ways to really gain money quickly.
I suggest farming missions until like 300,000. Leave and get a.
Well, I mean,
cover.
I've already bought an Eagle, outfitted it the way I wanted to outfit it, for the
Yep.
beginner area, and I'm sitting at 253,000 credits. But that was also in the what is it, the mission board,
Yep.
doing carrier runs, and
Yep.
I mean, I'm almost every time I've gone in there, there's been 3 different items going to the same place, so I just grab all 3 of them, run over there, and make 100,000
Yep.
credits.
Well, once you get out of
That's what it is.
okay, once you get out of the bubble, one of the things you want to make sure you have on those type runs is a point defense, because you'll start running into pirates that are firing hatch breakers. And hatch breakers, they'll pop out your mission cargo, and you will fail the mission.
Yep.
So what do I want?
Point defense.
Point. And they go in your utilities, I believe. Am I correct?
Yep, they are a utility slot item. And if you're carrying any mission type cargo, you really need at least 1 point defense, if not 2.
Or you can do courier missions, which pay
That's what I've been
almost the same, but there's no cargo involved.
Right. The courier missions, which have no cargo, fine. I mean, that you don't need anything special for those. In fact, you might as well put a shield booster in there instead, if you're going to be doing courier missions. Give you a little more durability.
Right.
But if you're doing anything with mission cargo, you're crazy not to have point defense, because you're going to run into a pirate who's got a hatch breaker, and then you will almost automatically fail the mission, because he's going to pop your mission cargo out.
Okay. I'll have to, when I get to that point, I'll have to ask that again, because I will not remember that.
Right. And the other thing is, if you're doing a run with rares, you also want that so you don't drop an expensive rare cargo out to a pirate.
Right. Yeah, that I know of.
Yeah. But anyway, tomorrow's a work day, so I got to get to bed. So thank you guys for joining us. It was great having you in a wing. And for those of you who joined us in the stream, thank you very much for coming along. Philip and Cody, you guys were both in the chat as well, so that's nice. But we will pick this up again tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
Okay, good night.
That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
How many loops of shame did you do tonight?
2?
Oh, you're getting better.
He just did 2, I believe.
Oh, wow, you're improving.
Don't say it too loud.
Turn to surface.
I'm sitting here debating whether I want to go to this bookmark that I got. It's 23 jumps away. Or do I want to wait till tomorrow night when we're a lot closer, because we've been averaging about 25.
Are you ready?
I just don't know. Good night.
All right. Launch.